Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, where we are about to get on top of this little tower thing here. If we don't miss, that is. Come on. There we go. What's this? Just crunchy salt up here, huh? I'll take some of that, I suppose. We do need it. Anyway, so what exactly are we looking for here? Okay. Right. Wahaha! At last, the summit is conquered. And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? I do have to respect the effort you've put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face my Lord Avalugg. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Now don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet. I honestly find that hard to believe. I don't think muscles help you much falling from great distances. If anything, muscle weighs more, and higher weight would make things hurt more. It probably just about breaks even at best. Alright, we got a pretty full team. I don't think we need to worry. So let's just hop off the edge there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any way to climb higher. This is just a glide. But that's fine. It lets us skip everything, which is very nice. Makes all the other traveling methods irrelevant. You just yeah, you can't just fall to your death. Hello, Machoke. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna cutscene you away. Why, if it isn't KaBob! What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Sure, why not? And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes, the fifth of Hisui's nobles. I mean, not really the fifth, it's just the fifth frenzied one. We've met others. That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now, to the arena. Yes. Well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Alright. That didn't really seem like gossip. That seemed more like he was just trying to scare me away. But, you know, whatever. I guess we'll get up there. We'll take the ground route. Champ, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. But we're not catching him. We're here for this. So we are to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on, the path lies before you. but know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. I'm going. I don't think we can upgrade our dodge at all. Ooh, epic showdown time. Okay. Seems reasonable. Right. Come on, let me fight. There we go. Alright, yes, let's just get throwing immediately. No wasted time here. Okay, I failed that dodge entirely. It's really hard to tell how far away those are at that camera angle. I'm not allowed to leave this little platform either, apparently. Means we actually have to aim the camera up to throw, which is annoying. There's got to be a way to not throw the camera. Right? There's just gotta. Oh my gosh. It's not the dodging ability that's the problem, it's the camera. And the throw. That is really annoying. Yes, we'll attempt. I still don't know what continue does. Does it save his health? If so, that's got to make it easier. Alright, so it suggested that we just dodge whenever he's attacking. Which, okay, I guess. It seems like a lot of time in between being able to throw things, though. And I don't know how long the break I'm supposed to be waiting for is. I guess when he opens his mouth. But then that happens, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. Great, I dodged into it. Alright, well, he's getting closer. Maybe that's our chance. Okay, this is definitely a chance. Barely made that dodge. Alright, send in a Pokemon. Anyone, right? Oh, fire. Fire. Go and fire. Alright. Not that this ever seems to do that much, but, you know. It's only effective thanks to his typing. Hey, look at that. What level is he? 56? Huh. Alright, that was painful. We did burn him. Oh great, he gets to attack twice, because he's fast, apparently. Alright, who gets to finish him off? If the burn doesn't. Oh, no, the burn did. Okay, we gotta get as many of these out as we can, because this is an annoying fight. Okay, that was not as much as I'd hoped. Alright, so what's gonna happen here? What are you doing? Okay, you're attacking that way again. Alright, well, as long as I take my time, we're in theory okay. I'm not sure what's going on behind me. Is he, like, not let you back up enough? Okay, okay, that's not good. What the heck? Where was I even supposed to go? There were spikes everywhere. We're gonna try the other option to see if it lets us continue. I don't think it's very interesting if I just have to do the thing. Yeah, we'll keep previous progress. I don't care. I'm not here to prove anything. I'm here to not spend an entire episode on this fight. Just because of bad camera angles. Like, this fight would be super easy if you didn't have to aim the camera to throw the bombs. You could just press a button. Then it would be fine. It would be fun even, honestly. Okay, so what is the... Okay, so this attack... Okay, that didn't hurt that time. I don't know why the spikes felt like they hurt last time. Oh, wait, I'm trying to throw Typhlosion? How did that happen? Must have accidentally pressed the button at some point. Oh my gosh, will you stop stun-locking me? Okay, whatever. Can we fight? Okay, I just didn't get a turn, apparently. That's real nice. Thanks a lot, Avalugg. I'm gonna... Okay, what was that? That was uncalled for. What the heck? He does 2 attacks at once now? They really don't want to let you do anything fast on this fight. Nope, we're continuing. They're like, are you sure you don't want to do the entire fight? It's like, yeah, I don't like this fight. I don't want to do the entire fight. Alright. Especially since it didn't even let me fight with my Pokemon. That's a ripoff. Like, the fight would have been over if it had let me do that. Because he would have been stunned, and you can easily take down a full set of his health. Now, see, this time he's not doing 2 attacks at once, so I don't get what was happening there. I'm just trying to speed through it. Come on. Get this over with. Alright, we did it. So impressive, right? There we go. Hey, look at all those level ups. We're almost level 50 on a lot of them. Yes. Oh, goody, the icicle plate. Just what I wanted. Well, now what? Eric, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avalugg quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky, is this KaBob boy some kind of monster in disguise? He is no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. KaBob. Garrett cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart, and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Irida? I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. KaBob has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Irida. I knew you could pull that off, KaBob. Oh, look at them all. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got KaBob. Indeed, we should be. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've called the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Alright. Let's do that. Alright. Nope, that was the wrong button. There's got to be a thing here to build another camp, right? Wonder where it is. I don't think we ever even finished building another camp in one of the other areas. Been meaning to go back and look for those missions. Alright. I'd probably do more missions if so many of them didn't involve filling out the Pokedex. Oh, $5,000. Very nice. What do we got here? Only 260 points from all that, huh? Oh, you managed to quell Lord Avalugg? Fantastic stuff. As always, I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report. To the village. Oh, I don't even get a choice on this one. We're going, no matter what. Probably good to have a chance to warm up anyway, right? Alright, let's get on over here. No new things to do here that I'm seeing. Let's hop on in here. I'm curious where the story goes next now, because we've kind of done everything that we set out to do. So something else has got to happen, right? I know there's no new more areas, so what's happening next? Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored by Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Alright. Oh goody. More of the things that I can never say properly. Thanks for this nice, sizable helping of potato... I'll call them machis this time. Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Yes, please bring something else out. I've been eating this same meal every day for, like, my entire life. Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focused on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if KaBob hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is the space-time rift anyway? And what will make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave KaBob stranded here? I'm not sure. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, KaBob. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on, nothing less than a completed Pokedex. That's right, we'll get it done, and with KaBob in the lead and me as the valiant assistant. Assistant? Come now, Akari, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Even if I never see her doing any work. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. I was gonna say assistant is kind of overselling it because she's never really assisted me in much anything. She just battles me every once in a while. And taught me the basics, I guess. Ooh. That didn't sound good. Is everyone gonna be mad at me for doing something? Okay, it wanted me to press A to get through that, apparently. It's been a while since I've actually been inside my house. Doesn't seem to be much of a point in being in there, though. Ooh. KaBob. Smaller, yes. So what's the situation now? Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from this rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. I mean, yeah, I could have guessed that. The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy. It struck the night that KaBob fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, KaBob? A Survey Corps member? Indeed, you've done all I ordered, but that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest KaBob has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he's free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is KaBob supposed to do then? He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in KaBob? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. This is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. Great, so now I'm homeless. You're to be expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. Alright. So does it mean I'm not allowed to, like, come back here and buy stuff? Because I was planning to upgrade the shop. This is the slowest walk ever. I can't roll or anything. How could anyone do such a thing? I guess we should have expected this from a stranger from the sky. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village into the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Okay. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause KaBob more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first? He's likely to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokedex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Alright, well, we have things to do. Okay, so I can still buy items from him. That's good. And I can swap my Pokemon and everything. So I'm not locked out of everything, I just can't go to the village. Anyway, we will investigate the disaster next episode. I'll see you guys then. Bye.